welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. All right, give a stretch. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. All right, welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on because I have a lot of things that I want to create. And I'm the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And so by doing untilit.works and doing like these quick live streams, it gives me an opportunity to be by a computer. And that's where most of the things I'm trying to work on will be created. So untilit.works consists of ciphers. And a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on, trying to make some progress. Like I'm going to be showing something that I made today, like in the last couple of work sessions. Pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I talked about in the beginning stages earlier. I added some more stuff. So going to be, adding that. So I'm pretty happy about that. Kind of excited. So I'm going to be able to share that because it went a lot smoother than I thought it would. So that's always great. So again, 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, just trying to stay focused. Then I'll pop up here like 15 minutes after the hours, be like, hey, time to take a break. You just did a whole work session. Get up, walk around, drink some water, do what you got to do, sit here, watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Or you can come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet. Either way, don't think about the thing that you're just working on. Let your mind relax. And then so you can get right back into working in the work mode. All right. So like I said, I'll pop up here to let you know. Okay. Okay. Now we're back. All right. So yeah, I accidentally set the wrong mode. I kept it on work mode. Neither here nor there. Welcome to untilit.works. So break sessions I was going into. This is a break session. I'll pop up here to remind you to take a break. And if you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. That's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. That's why I have a little notice that saying you may need to click play to start the stream. And I did like a good 5 minutes just talking now, introing everything, but not too bad. So below that, next to that, there's an open closed caption button. If you click that button, I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. And if you click that open closed caption, a space will open up and the words I am saying will hopefully be accurately transcribed and placed in that space so you can follow along with what I'm saying. Then there's 2 buttons there, add a clip, create a highlights video. They're broken. Something in the back end where the third party is not working right. I'm working on another alternative solution where I may not need the third party. So I've been kind of testing that out. So in the next version of the site, I'll have something up. All right. Then there's a countdown timer, countdown when the break session ends and when the work session begins. And if you'd like to join the chat room, you can. It says join the room there. You can chat, ask questions, do what you got to do. All right, cool. So now let us talk about the work session, which is this one here. And I found something that I thought was broken. Well, it's still kind of broken, but not too broken now. So this is the work session. Over in the upper right-hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers. You can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Over on the left-hand side, we have an audio player. Now, it's a Bandcamp player, and I had it set up to where I had some artist friends of mine submit their Bandcamp tracks. And I don't think it's the way the Bandcamp player is supposed to be meant to be used, but I had it like playing through the playlist. And it was different artists. So I had to do some stuff to make it work as a playlist player. Something they changed broke it. But now I just tried it. Like if you click play, it will play the track. It just won't go to the next track. There's some sort of error. So I'm hoping maybe they're going to regress back or maybe fix it so that it would working the way I created it. But we'll see. So yeah, so if you want to hear some music while you're working on what you're working on, you can listen to some joints from some really dope artists. And if you really like it, you can purchase it or even just spread the word, share it. I added a tweet button. So if you want to click to share it to Twitter, you can do that there. All right. So here towards the center, we have a to-do section. You type in the task where it says add a task, hit enter or the plus button, it'll add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button, or you want to mark it done, click the checkbox. That will send it to the done section. And if you click done, it will show you all the things you got completed. If you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter and it'll pre-populate a tweet with all the things you got completed with a nice like check mark next to them. And for me, at the end of the day, seeing like the post out like, oh, I got some stuff done, feels good going to the week. And even if I never get anything else done on any of these projects, at least I know I put in some time this week into it. So there's that. Over in the right-hand column, we have another countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So I have okay, two scenarios. Let's say you're brand new to coding and you heard that web development is pretty cool, but you don't know where to start. And so I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what people have told me from that have taken it and from what I've seen from the curriculum, I haven't really looked recently, but I think if you complete those programs at the end, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. So those are there. I also have links to some tutorials on the Vonage developer portal. And I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage. And part of my responsibilities are look over tutorials. And I think they're pretty cool. So if you wanted something where you can just like get done pretty quickly and, maybe like get the creative juices going to where maybe you can extend that project or think of something else to maybe want to work on, I have 3 projects there. One is you create this application. There's an input box. You put your real world phone in that input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring. You'll be able to have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number from your real world phone. You call that virtual number that you have connected to your application by following the tutorial. You'll be able to answer that call and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where like 2 users like log in to an application in different browser tabs, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation back and forth. So I think that's pretty dope. All right, so that's the view tutorials. Hako will come back to what is in my eye. Now, show and tell sign up. Like I mentioned, if you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. And now Hako stands for Help a Coder/Creator Out. It's a thing that I made that if you ever get stuck on a thing that you're working on, you're able to create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people into, and then collaboratively, you'll be able to hopefully come up with the solution or the feedback on the thing that you're working on. So if you were to click View Hako, it'll show you all the different Hakos that have been created. And you can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on where they logged in with, to check out if you would like to try and request to join the room. Over here on the left, we have a filter list. So if there's a specific thing you are looking for, you'll be able to filter by certain keywords. Now, when you click Create a Hako, you're presented with this form. You put in the title, 3 keywords, hit Create. That'll then generate a unique URL that you can copy and click to share to Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this. We have the title at the top. You can leave with the leave button there. We got an open menu for some more options. We have a text chat here. On the left-hand side, we have a countdown timer, counting when the next break session starts. You can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter again. Now, when someone clicks your link to join your Hako, they just don't join your room automatically. They're actually going to be requesting to join your room. So they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile. And then from there, you can determine whether or not you want to approve or deny them from coming into your room. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and kick them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. And again, because the point of the Hako is for you to get the help with the thing that you're working on or the feedback. And I think by being able to show others what it is that you're working on, you'll then be able to give them context to be able to kind of better understand what it is that you're going through and get you the feedback or the help that you're looking for. So that's why you can share your screen. Now, the way you communicate through the Hako, we have a text chat. So if you enter in your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add it to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. Now, don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled. They'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat so that you can still follow along. Now, I also add the ability for the opposite. We enable text to speech. So that way, if you're not looking at the text chat, you can still follow along because the messages put in the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser so that you can follow along with what's happening. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And yeah, that's going to be it. Nice. So I'm going to get y'all back to work because, again, I got this thing done, feeling pretty good, getting my laundry done at like the same time. So while that's happening, working on some stuff. And yeah, so let me get y'all back to work. And so I'm going to send y'all off with some traveling music. And this is a track by an artist that goes by the name of, once this loads, Anthony Cruz, aka A Butter. The track is called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. I'm going to demo the thing I just made, and let's see if it breaks. All right, so again, thanks for tuning in. Catch you later. Till then, I wish you much productivity. Anthony Cruz, aka A Butter. Thank you. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.
I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I want to say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like hell. And everybody says hell. We spread love like hell. I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I want to say thank you.